this thing here, I got a quote on it. So Billy's got 2 in stock right now. He says he has 2 more coming by the end of the year. And they're only coming in one way. So this thing comes in wheels, it comes in tracks, it comes in standard flow, and then it comes in high flow. High flow on this machine is only 25 gallons a minute. I think the PSI was north of 3,000, so that's pretty good PSI. You could run a brush deck on it, couldn't really run a forestry mulch head on it. But the quote I got, and he said the only way we're ordering them right now is full options everything. So this is the high flow version, this is tracks, this is everything it's got. 68,000 is the quote that I got on this guy, like out the door. Obviously, I feel like we could negotiate that a couple grand, but basically it's a $68,000 machine, give or take. So it's basically a skid steer. I think you can pretty much come in here and grab most JCBs for, I think, about the same amount of money, skid to skid and whatnot. The downside to this is that it's only a 50 horsepower engine, as opposed to like the standard 74 horsepower, which is like most common in most size skid steers. So, but you got the backhoe, you got the backhoe part of it,
and all the bells and whistles does not include quick attach.
I don't know. I'll have to ask Billy when he gets here. But this plate, like, it's definitely, I like that design. I like how it just gets out of the way like that. So this machine, clearly all the bells and whistles. You're right. There is no hoses going to quick attach, but you guys know, maybe you don't know, I am not a fan of quick attach. In my landscape days, where we were doing heavy landscape and you'd need to switch from pallet forks to offload something off a truck, to a bucket, to back to pallet forks, to a tree boom, and the machine stays clean, I'm okay with it. But in forestry applications or anywhere where you're like straight up grading and pushing dirt, if you're using a bucket most of the time, you just get so much dirt in those quick attach, in those pins, that I've always had bad luck. They've always either blown hoses on me, bent rods on me, gotten stuck on me. I don't know. I have no problem getting out of the cab and being like, yup, I'm locked in, and I don't have to pay the extra couple $100, couple $1,000, whatever that quick attach feature is. So I'm okay with no quick attach. Kind of unique. Fuel tanks on the outside. Kind of cool. Tier 4. Yay. Try this out, see what's up. Woo! If you are on the fat side of the tractor life, this is not your machine. I really hope this window comes up, though. If this window comes up, what's that?
It does not.
What?
Look, it's welded.
I like that it's plexi, though. You're right. Visibility is solid. Visibility is good. I feel a little bit like I'm at a fair ride. There's like windshields right here. You definitely can't, unless this seat comes back some, it must move.
No, it's all the way back.
It's got to move.
But it has to be able to rotate to do the back controls. That's the catch for the little cab.
It rotates much nicer than the tractor, though, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
This actually is nice. There's not, your legs are definitely, you can't stretch your legs. Cannot stretch your legs. Woo! Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how grading with this thing's going to be either. I can't really see it down there. You know what I mean?
Kind of like it was in the wheel loader.
Yeah. Interesting. I like the little tractor like stack though. That's cool.
This guy?
Yeah, I like that right up front. Tractor life. I don't know, man. We're going to have to run it when Billy gets here and see what's good. Yeah, man. What's going on? What's up, bro? So, yeah, that's cool. The right dude. It's interesting, right? For the right dude. It's, for landscape, that's probably the bee's knees.
Yeah. We had a show, the landscape show last week.
Yeah.
We got some really good traction over it.
Yeah.
And like you said, the landscape show was the first time I actually saw this like face to face. I didn't know you were filming me.
Yeah. You all right?
Yeah, no, I'm good. Yeah, it just surprised me.
You look good in the last one.
Thanks, man.
Yeah,
appreciate it. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
No, that was the first time I actually saw it.
Yeah.
I definitely was expecting it to be on the large chassis.
Yeah.
The large platform, like
okay.
you know.
So this is a skid platform?
No, it's actually a hoe. I mean, like.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Wow.
If you look at the front, it's got the skid steer plate.
Yep.
This is a backhoe.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean it's not like a skid steer.
Okay. So that's backhoe.
Yep.
What about the undercarriage?
The undercarriage, obviously, yeah, skid steer.
Okay.
The chassis itself
Yep.
is a backhoe design.
Yep.
Skid steer plate. It does have high flow.
Yeah.
I thought it was interesting. Oh, yeah, there's a sticker right there.
Yep.
So basically, put this as like it's got the capacity of a 2100 ROC skid steer, right?
Okay.
And then the hoe attachment is like having a 2-ton excavator.
Okay.
So like a R8029 series,
Okay.
and then that 215 skid steer.
Okay. So you have a 215 with the 2-ton excavator. That's your capacities.
Right. Right.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Does it now having a 50 horsepower engine versus a 74
Yeah, exactly,
horsepower?
exactly. So yeah, that's going to affect. That was actually
Yeah.
nothing I was going to mention. Yeah.
That's
So plenty of power to the hoe, obviously, because I mean that size hoe's running.
That's a lot more than
Yes.
a 2-ton. Yeah.
Right. 30
way more.
horse.
Yep.
You know, this is running on. It's 46
Yep.
horse.
And it's excavator controls, so it's
Correct.
not backhoe.
Correct.
Yeah.
Well, you actually switch it. Yeah. There's
Okay.
SAE,
Alright.
ISO kind
Okay,
of
gotcha.
deal.
Yep.
But yeah, have you gotten in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I jumped in it.
It's tight. Isn't it?
It's tight.
Yeah.
It's not a big boy machine.
No.
No.
Yeah.
It's for little guys.
Yeah. It is.
Yeah.
It is. That's why
Yeah.
I was hoping. I mean, I was thinking the
Yeah.
whole time it would be on that larger chassis.
Right. I mean, I can fit in it fine. I'm not huge.
Yeah, but
You know
it's
what I mean?
it's
But
tight.
It's tight. Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's I don't know. It's feel that windshield being straight. In
Yeah.
your face. It's
Yeah.
kind of like being on a ride. Or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. So when I first got in, I mean,
Yeah.
you're not, the visibility of a skid steer,
Yeah.
you know.
I mean, it certainly is interesting niche. If this could pick up sod pallet, I see it quite kind of being useful, like for what we do.
Yep.
I definitely like that backhoe, like. You know,
Yeah, and
like
extended dig too.
Oh, it extends out.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
see
it's
that.
an extended dig. And honestly, I don't know the first time I saw this was last week at at the landscape show.
I don't blame you. It looks like radiators up front.
Yeah,
up top.
just like
Yeah.
skids. Yep.
Yeah. It's cool.
It's cool,
It's
right?
a niche machine
Yep.
for sure.
Yep.
And it probably, I mean, because landscaper services is something like that's probably I do well with it typically. Historically, I do well in the winter.
Yeah.
With landscaper, so this would be a cool, like, I go out and do jobs for landscapers, help them rip out.
Yeah, yeah,
Especially with a thumb, if that came with a thumb.
Yeah. You're plumbing with hydraulics, and
Yep.
then it also has side shift too. I
Yep.
thought that was pretty interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, you got all your plumbing up front.
Yep.
You got all your plumbing in the back. Extend a hoe, side
Extend
shift.
a hoe.
Yeah, extend a hoe.
I love it.
Yeah. Outriggers go straight down, which that's the European style.
It's almost, you see this little circle in the back? It's like almost like there could be a PTO. I know it doesn't have one,
Mm-hmm.
but it's kind of interesting, that red
Yeah,
circle in the
yeah.
back. That PTO, that'd be gnarly.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, that thing came off and things like that. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's definitely cool again.
What was your expectation as far as size?
I thought it'd be a little bit bigger.
Yep.
I expected, I thought it would be a little bit bigger. I think that it could be a 74 horse and
Right.
it would do really well.
Right.
The price is expected but sort of shocking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's 68,000.
Yep.
And I'm like, okay, 68,000, I could get a high flow skid steer.
Yep. And you could be balls to the wall with it.
Yeah.
Same thing with an excavator. You can
Yeah.
get about a 10, 11,000 pound excavator,
Right.
closed cab, thumb, everything. So you could have, so you're right. It's at price range where you can get a full range of skid, full range of hoe,
Yeah.
either
And
one of them.
And I'm in that, we're picking up a rental from you guys now, but we're I own one thing and I rent in what I don't have. You know what I mean? So it's like, are you better off renting or owning an excavator and then renting the skid when you need it?
Right.
Or do you have both of them? If I was a landscaper, I think this would be the way to go.
Oh, yeah.
As long as it can pick up a pallet of sod.
Yeah, and I don't know the ROC, I'll be honest with
Right.
you. I don't know the specs that well.
I don't know, because it looks like, the 50 horse, I don't know, but it's all about hydraulic power anyway, so.
Right.
It looks like the undercarriage and with the counterweight on the back, I feel like it would have a shot
Yeah.
at picking it up.
And then again, so, all right, 215, right?
Yep.
That'll pick up tipping load 6,000 pounds
So that'll pick up sod.
all day long, right?
Yep.
So whereas this is kind of like 46 horse,
Yep.
same width, same size.
Yeah.
It's just,
Will it pick it up? I don't know. If it did, this would be pretty gnarly.
I would imagine it would. If I had to guess, I'd say it would. Because they don't make anything this size. I know this is small, but they make stuff smaller. But even the small, like the wheeled, like the wheel 190 over there.
Yep.
That one I think its ROC is like 1900.
Yep.
So tipping loads 5500. So
Right.
that'll do it. So quick.
That'll get it. Yeah.
I'd imagine it would,
Yeah.
but then again, like I said, 46 horsepower.
For landscapers that had to have both
Yeah.
options, you got to have a hoe, you got to have this, you can only bring one.
Yep.
This makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
but I think your customer's 100% landscaper.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe a dude that does like rough in plumbing.
Yeah.
Rough in
or
plumber,
like utility work. Yeah.
septic field
Yep.
guy.
Yep.
Like,
yeah, you're right. Plumbers.
yeah,
Electricians. Maybe. You know.
yeah. If you get on Craigslist in our local area and you type in skid steer stuff, this guy's owning all the searches. Because I'll put in something, and then it's just like, who am I competing with?
Yeah.
New JCBs. I'll look at the phone number. I'm like, that's Billy's phone number.
Yeah.
Smart though.
Yeah. Well,
it's
listen.
smart.
There's
Nobody
a market
else
out there.
advertises
There's
that.
a market out there. What's
Yeah.
up, Sparky?
Yep.
How are you?
Yeah. Well, it's a cool machine. It's
yeah.
tight. I think we got some good footage of it in the cab.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, we did.
Yep.
We did, and I've seen the YouTube videos that they have of it moving some dirt and stuff, and it looks kind of
Yeah, the videos. Cool. Yeah, they got the root rake on it, or the grapple on it, and then they got like a ditching bucket.
Yep. And now this has been in Europe for a long time.
Yeah.
So that's key. They've had this for years.
Yeah.
And I came in here and I met Alex McKinnon.
Yeah.
Back when he owned it.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, and he was Alex and McKinnon. Like I was like, oh my god, look at that. I was like, dude, you own the place? Like, oh, my dad started this, that, whatever.
Right.
And I was like, that's cool. So, and I showed him a picture of this thing, and I was like, yo, where is it? And he's like, oh, it's not available in the States yet.
Right.
And that was when I was buying, that's when I was getting parts at Bobcat. So it was like 3 years ago, back in the Bobcat when I had Bobcats.
Yep.
And he's like, yeah, it'll be, I think he told me a year, and 2 years later, like,
Right.
it's here.
Right.
But it's cool.
Yeah, it's neat, man. I mean,
it's neat.
There's actually, I think, somewhere a municipality up north. I want to say like.
Yeah, counties would be.
Oh yeah. They utilize the heck out of this.
Yeah.
Because they're still running traditional backhoes.
Yep.
So.
Yeah. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's a 3CX compact, which I know you know about, and that's back there, which that's 35% smaller than a traditional backhoe.
Okay.
So I always thought this was small. Doesn't this pulled up? I'm like, man, that looks like a beast compared to this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love that one because you sent us a spec on that because we were looking at that in the tractor. It didn't have a PTO, and I was like, I gotta have PTO.
Yeah.
So the backhoe didn't come off, so I was like, well, I can't run a box blade. I can't run all the stuff that I need to run.
Right. And that's JCB, man. They don't do the PTO.
I don't blame them. You get a lot more power by not.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's dedicated.
Yeah.
It's fully integrated into the chassis.
Yeah.
So,
well, I mean, it's a cool machine.
It's interesting, right?
It was a lot tighter than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, me too.
A lot tighter. The second I got, and you can't. There's no putting your legs out.
Nope.
So you are indefinitely like this, and I'm like, it's not a machine you're going to stay 8 hours in.
I go on if I'm in the car, and if I'm driving, I can stretch or whatnot.
Yeah.
So if I'm riding,
you can. There's nowhere to go. It's a flat.
Yeah, I can't do it. I mean, so a guy in this 8 hours a day.
If you're in and out landscaping, totally cool.
Yep.
Totally cool.
Yep. And I thought this was neat. The side window goes all the way back. So
I also noticed it's Lexan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just realized that as well.
Which is kind of nice because it's not going to break. Because I mean, I also noticed JCB advertises they always use flat glass. It's cheaper to replace. I bought a piece of glass from Caterpillar one time, and then I had no more money. It was like, no, it was crazy. It was crazy. That bill was like insane. I mean, literally, it was like a $2,000 bill. It was crazy. It's crazy. It was for a Cat 312. The little one by the feet that is bound to get hit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it smashed with a root on and it was like crazy.
Oh jeez.
Yeah. I don't remember exactly what the bill was. I just remember I fought them on it and they dropped it to $700. And I was like, $700 I'm good with.
Still hurts, but
$700 I'm good with. But I remember I was like, I'm not paying like $2,000. For this thing.
It's glass, man. It's glass.
Yeah.
It's gonna break again.
Yep. Well, cool. It's got the outriggers on it. That's definitely neat. You gotta have the outriggers.
Yeah, I mean it's interesting, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's weird, but cool.
As always, JCB's very innovative, man. I mean, they don't sit still for very long without coming out with something new and
Yeah, and it takes a skid steer attachment.
Yeah. All,
Okay.
all standard universal skid steer attachment.
So what I did notice, I did love the quick attach.
Yeah, I know you love that. I figured you did.
I love the
Not hydraulic.
yeah.
Which is
but I mean, these are the best I've ever seen.
Yeah. Well, they're
all the
tight,
way back.
compact.
Yeah, and they flip all the way out. Like, you know, but yeah, I love that this one's fully loaded and no quick attach.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
JCB standard is when it is fully loaded, it comes fully loaded. It comes.
Yeah.
That's like the first thing they check off the list.
Yeah, but it's not, which is
Mhm.
cool. Grease zerks look accessible for the most part. I don't know. How do you get to the engine?
Let's find out.
Right? Where
No
is
idea.
the engine?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was a JCB key. That's a special tool.
So we've got the special key.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. Oh, there she is. All right. Oh, I don't know.
Yes.
Looks like these bolts come off. Yeah, she's in there. She's definitely in there. I don't know. I mean, it definitely looks like if the bolts here would come out, maybe the radiator will flip forward. I see an ability to open up here on the sides. Oh yeah, these guys would open up on the sides.
Yeah.
Can't turn it either. So it's in there. Like, it's minivan in there. Like, it's definitely tight.
You want to come on? Sorry.
Yeah. She's packed.
Nice.
Yeah, she's in there.
This has to come down to.
It's got to.
Yeah.
There's some bolts,
Oh yeah.
and then maybe the radiator flips forward.
Yeah. Like I
But-
said, sometimes on the back goes back
Yeah.
there's a key, and
Yeah.
this thing folds up.
That's cool.
But yeah, this is.
It's in there. Yeah.
It's in there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Good call.
You're
Edit
good.
that.
Well, that's new.
Yeah.
Never seen that before.
Fancy. So,
Not plastic.
all right. Did you move it with regular joysticks?
Yeah. You want to get in there? And I've only moved it one time. It took me about 5 minutes to figure it out.
Okay.
Because usually there's. What did I hit actually? I think it's a combination of these switches here. Yeah.
It's not a big boy machine. I do like the industrial part of it though. Like the little knobs and like it's very like I don't know, even the throttle, like it's very old school tractor. You know, like there's no electronics going on.
Yeah, no,
Like,
minimal, I should say.
Yeah, it's very minimal. I don't even know where the like the gauge cluster is kind of
For what?
for like just like what's
Oh,
going
yeah,
on.
yeah.
Like just like, hey, how hot is it?
Yeah,
like literally, there are no gauges and there's
Well,
one
yeah, here's
gauge.
your fuel gauge.
There is one gauge in this machine, so I do.
You really like that,
Dude, for a nursery, this would be kick ass.
Yeah. But yeah,
Yeah,
there's your,
I might just quit everything I do and just steal Billy's job, and walk into nurseries and be like, "Here's my credit app, sign up."
Hold on, but in true JCB fashion,
yeah, right.
there is no cup holder in the machine.
No,
Yeah.
that is Sarah's pet peeve right there.
Yeah, dude.
Gotta have a cup
holder,
holder.
man. You got a big gup. I mean, so for Sarah, it's about the dip can, you know.
Oh,
what I mean?
yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my
yeah,
gosh,
yeah,
bro.
You know what I
Or
mean?
the
She
cold
likes to
beer.
hit that. Yeah. I mean, I do for landscape nursery outfit or like literally landscaping.
Mhm.
Besides that engine being packed in there, but as long as that, like,
Tight
pretty
fit.
stout. It's
Yeah.
a pretty stout little machine. Like,
Like
I
said-
kind of like the lawnmower gas tank. Though. Like,
Yeah.
Like for real, it's less gauges
What's
to
the
break.
warranty on this guy?
2 year 2000
2 years.
standard. Yep.
2000.
Yep.
Well, it's unique.
Yep.
It's unique. Yeah, for sure.
It's just like JCB, man.
Yeah.
Innovation. They're
It could be a cool brush cutter, like with a forestry deck on it, maybe. When I was running it, it was nice to be up high.
yeah.
You're much higher. You're not like down in the Batmobile in the skid
True.
steer.
Very true.
Cool, man. Well, thank you for showing it to us.
You're welcome.
Again,
You're welcome.
Billy Burr,
Thanks, guys.
#1 JCB salesman in North America.